Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depends on where you are watching this video from. Today we are going to start our video from here and then end it somewhere. Okay, I hope you're doing well. It's that time when you feel like Monday is so boring. You know, each and every time when you are resting and it comes Monday, you want to go for work. Monday feels as if it is so boring. Monday feels as if you want to knock off early. Monday feels something different, so weird. So today it's early Monday morning and I'm heading for work. Yesterday, but no person who was working at the shop. I thought of like, okay, let's just rest. Everybody, let's rest. My sister, me, and the other guy. Just a beautiful thing to allow yourself to rest so that you can get more energy. You can have that time to reflect on everything that has been happening within the week. So it's a beautiful morning. Once again, I welcome you to another great video. And do me a favor, like the video, share the video, subscribe. My name is Timothy Hara, and you're watching me live from Ndola, Zambia. This is where I'm based in. This is where I live my simple, slow life. Opening up the door of the shop is opening up a blessing. I've reached at my workplace, and this is my workplace. And some of you can say, I was expecting maybe he's going for a company, maybe what and what. No, I was coming here and I call this my workplace. As long as it gives me money, it pays me money, it gives food on the table. This is my workplace and I need to respect this workplace that I have here in Zambia. So, just a blessing, guys. Just like I was saying, opening up the door of this shop, then I'm opening up the blessings of my life. So, guys, so today's work is I need to repack this and this washing powder there. Also, I need also to repack this washing powder there. So that today's work and some other work. You know what, guys? I cannot believe that I'm in this business for this long. I've been in the business for about now, I can say close to 10 years. And amaro shatantike mbwe. Shatantike mairo. Tware tusha. At least the fin. Ah, mas tá vendo fin na totel. Na totel kuma. Ah, tamuri. So just like I was saying, I've been in this business for about now close to 10 years. I think I'll be turning 10 years this year. And so I know a lot of stuff concerning this grocery stuff, this grocery business, you know, and it's a blessing, you know. And one thing that I would love appreciate is my mom. My mom taught us one lesson to say never depend on something that you don't know. For example, you depend so much in the like working for a company. Imagine a lot of my people at my house or at my family, they've gone to school, but they do their own things. You find that this one is doing his own thing, like me, I'm doing my own thing here, but we've gone to school. Why it's not that we haven't applied, like okay, they are not picking us. We have applied, and then it has been like we've worked somewhere and we thought of, no, why can't we just continue doing what we do best, and something that you feel like touches really your heart. So this is why I'm here, and this is why I've stayed for a long time in the business. And this brings me to the somebody sent me a text message on WhatsApp yesterday, and I'm going to tell you what he told me. Somebody yesterday texted me and saying, Timothy, why are you doing this to yourself? And I was like, what am I doing? I replied, and he told me to say, what are you trying to portray to the world? You are showing your life, how you live. Don't you know that you are risking your life? See how you live. See your life. And there's a word that he mentioned that I wasn't comfortable with it. He was saying, look the way you live. You are just embarrassing yourself. You are very poor. You have a small business. You're not even that person who is there on top. And I was like, yeah, but why are you concerned about my living and about my business? I want to document my life. I just want to document where I'm coming from. So whenever you look at what is really happening with me, you're going to see to say that, okay, this is where I'm coming from. When you look at my videos, the old videos, you can testify to say, this is a journey. And he is creating a journey, and that's what I'm doing. And that's how I responded. And he was like, oh, okay, but you're risking your life. And I was like, thank you. It's not about risking your life, it's about being the real you know. A lot of us, we do fake life, and a lot of people, like people who are at my age, they always fake their life to say, oh, this is my life, oh, this is my life, this is my life, putting on clothes which they don't own, shoes which they don't own, doing things which they don't own, you know. Why can't I be me? And I am me, and this is the person that I've grown up. And one time, I remember in school, when we were in school, we were doing tertiary education. Somebody asked me to say, Timothy, where are you coming from? And those days I was living in Chiprukusu. And I told them to say, I'm from Chiprukusu. And, and somebody was saying, no, you're not coming from Chiprukusu. We know the people from Chiprukusu, they are junkies, they are this, they are that. And I was like, no. Me, I'm a different person. The way you are seeing me, that's the way I am. And he was like, yeah, we've seen that. Your character is different. Everything about you is so different. And I was like, yeah, this is me. And so my life has been me. Everything has been me. I don't want to be like, you know, I'm just me. So whatsoever that I do, always it represent me. And whatsoever that I do, I don't call people to say, oh, come and do this for me. No, 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 no. Sometimes I'm a fighter. I'm telling you, I'm a fighter. Quite right. And where I'm coming from, there is a fighting spirit. We do fight. For us to own things, we do fight. And it's good. Not just rely on people like, okay, they're going to give me. Why can't you fight? Why can't you stand up and do your own things so that the day they are not going to help you, you are able to stand on your own? This is life. And you are a youth. I'm a youth. Yeah, Shinga. So it's that time when now I need to go to the market and do my first order for today.
Ale mnaganafuana bati fireranga mukatati ibere eryo naka black yako kare muri kakaya abyawe ba wangwa bya keno yo natabera tani ngai chikatyo kama now my swana bija tawe next time go for
Kana kwizi atumira mabosi mamola chawe ndiraitwa ndina nishina mabosi wa na nchito tule nyamu alabada driver wanga wewe driver nani shi fighting
Mako inino so. Wale wombala ko. No try ni mko kakuchi. Wale wombala ko. No try ni na poti. Mekano. You know what? Uh, it's not risking my life, being me. I just want to be me because I find joy and peace in being me. You find people in where we live or where we are right now. You find that they cannot live freely because of some certain reasons where they are claiming themselves to be who they are not, you know. So I find joy because I don't want to pressurize myself. I don't want to be that kind of a person where I'm going to be pushing myself in doing things that I'm not, that I cannot be able to do. You know, a lot of young people, a lot of us young people, we are so much into peer pressure. You want to look good, wow, where you're coming from doesn't even look good. You want to buy expensive stuff where you're coming from is not expensive. So being me is something that I've learned to say I can express who I am, where I'm coming from, and what I do because I'm me. You know, there is joy. There is that joy to be you. You'll never be the wrong person. You're going to be original each and every time. So it's just a hard thing for me to do. Like, I just want to portray that behavior. You know, I want you guys to know me who I am. Like, I want you to know me as me. If I'm broken, you're going to know to say, Timothy is broken today. Just hear from his tone of the voice. I want you to feel me like, okay, this is Timothy. This is the real Timothy. This is when you hear Timothy in this way, then he's happy. So that's the kind of life that I want to live, not that kind of a life whereby I want to hide myself, hide my feelings, hide everything that I do. No.
Kamunanija kwati kama instant ile sumilisha yeye kumkozeza mtu asanga tinda mwafuma kuti direct kwamo kuteganyo kwamo.
You cannot be running all day as if you are a thief. You cannot hide your face. You cannot hide who you are as if you are most wanted. But a real person will always show up. You know, it doesn't matter where he or she lives. She doesn't matter what people they're going to say. All she wants is to live her own life. You know, this is what I've learned in life. People want to live other people's lives. Wow, they cannot live their own. No, we keep on watching other people from afar to say, I want to live that kind of a life that person is living. Wow, you don't know how they live it. Are they peacefully living that life? Or they're not peacefully living that life, you know? So it's me for me, and it's you for you. Nowadays, things are so strange here in Africa, here in the world. Things are so strange. Why? Because everyone to live like other people want to live their life. We here and there we try to compare. Am I that guy? Am I that person? Am I, you know? But why can't you live for you? And that's the best spiritual thing to do in your life. If you can live in that way, then you can live anywhere. You cannot cope with your real you, then you cannot cope with life. You know? So it was a wonderful day today. It was one of the massive, blessed day. And I really enjoyed everything that I did. I went for orders. I did my orders. And everything was so perfect. And I thank God that His hands is always, let me say, I thank God that His hands, I thank God for everything because He never forsakes His own, and He will always continue looking after His own. It doesn't matter who they are, it doesn't matter where they live, it doesn't matter what kinds of situation they are in, but Him, He always looks after those people. So I thank God that He's always with me. He's always guides me to be who I am. You always guide me, always give me that freedom. You always give me that energy. You always give me that wisdom to see what is going on and to speak what is me.